One we're interviewing to share a Go for No story. Now I know you have a ton, you just relayed one, but there's another story that we have heard that shows your persistence and tenacity. Can you share that one with us?
Sure, I'd love to. I'm a college senior and I'm engaged to a young lady, and she's going to go to Harvard Law School, except for last minute she decides to go to Michigan. So now I got a problem. My job is in Boston, and so I decide I got to be with her. I need a job in Michigan. So I move all my stuff to Michigan, and I don't have a job. I'm living on the couch at the Sigma Chi house in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Way to go, Sigma Chi. And all my stuff's packed up. I don't have a job. I can't get an interview. I get sent to an interview by a headhunter. I show up, and it's a great guy. His name is George Brostoff. He was the #6 fastest growing company in the country, Inc. magazine. And he says, why should we hire you? And I tell him for hours. I mean, I'm the smartest, and I'm the best, and I'm the greatest. And I get home, and I call the headhunter, and they go, how do you think you did? I said, I knocked it out of the ballpark. I'm the greatest. This is a slam dunk. They go, they hated you. They hated you. They thought that you were narcissistic, and they thought that that you were, ego-driven, and that there's no way he would hire you. And now I'm crushed, because this guy's a stud, and I want to work for him. So I don't know what to do, and I start thinking, I might not have another opportunity. So it's the middle of the night, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up going, I gotta get this job. I gotta get this job. But this is before the computers, right? So my typewriter is like hidden way back in all the stuff I got packed. I don't know what to do. I run down to like 7-Eleven or whatever the convenience store is, thinking I'll get some paper, I'll get a pen, I'll send this guy a letter. No pens, only pencils. So I buy the pencils. Then I think I need a sharpener. They don't have any paper. So all they have are these old fringy, you remember the notebooks that you pull the paper out and they got fringes? So I buy that and I think, well, I'm going to have to cut that off. Sell me a scissor too, so I leave with my notebook and my pencils and my scissor, and I start writing a letter. Now, I'm sharpening my pencils with the scissor because there's no pencil sharpener. So I feel like a caveman, right? And I have this really horribly crafted pencil, and I write this letter. Dear George, I'm writing you this letter at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I realize I made a horrible, presentation myself. I just was so excited about this job, and I really wanted it, and I tried too hard. I realized I was arrogant, and I didn't listen, and all I did is talk about myself. But I know one thing, and that is when I made a mistake and I can admit to it, if you'll give me a second chance, I would really like to work for you. So I fold it all up, I put it in an envelope, and I look in the yellow pages. Where does the guy live? So like 4 o'clock in the morning, I drive to his house, expecting that there'll be a car there, and I'll put it underneath the windshield wiper. There's 5 Mercedes in front of his house. So I don't know what to do, which car. So I drive back, I pull out all my pages, I cut off the fringes, and I craft 4 more letters the same way, and I put it under every single car in the parking lot in front of his house, saying, I don't know if this is your car, but in same letter. 10 o'clock in the morning or so, I get a call. Hi, this is George Brostoff's office. He'd like you to come in for an interview, but he said he'd like to meet the person who wrote the letters, not the person that came yesterday. And I got a job the next day.
That's awesome. I love that. I love it.